Hello. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? So our mission is to collect all the quests in Stillwater village and hopefully to find out where Quintara is located so that we could travel there. Our next our next journey would be that location, that's for sure. And for now, I'll just continue. I remember one guy gave me a book and he said, okay, read it and we'll talk further about the task I'm about to give. This book is something, this book is about something that they discovered and he didn't tell. There's some book they discovered. So it's kind of, it was a group of thieves and this guy who gave me the book uh, was one of those gang, and that group discovered some chest with which was so hard to unlock, and somehow they managed to do it with really high experienced guy with this unlocking knowledge and abilities, and they were able to open the chest, but what they found in this chest was not what they expected. It was just a book, but it turned out nobody could read aside from this guy. And he said, you know what, if you can read, just go ahead and do it. Once you read, just talk to me again. And I expect something interesting is hidden in the text of this book, and let's find out right away. Denon Rod Branger's journal. One of my sons, Kellen, had wandered off into the woods to play. I set out to send him as he had been gone most of the day. He was often one of wonder, but not normally for this length of time. I tracked him deep into the woods, rather than I or anyone I know had ever ventured before. As I moved deeper into the unknown, I came to an area where the hairs at the base of my neck began to stand on end. The air seemed so cool, and the sound of the forest ceased to exist. Yet Kellen's tracks continued to, so I pressed onwards, calling out to him. And then I saw it. It's so hard to read because this font is of very interesting type. A clearing silent and haunted. Scattered throughout the clearing was several large stones, positioned as it to have meaning. I believe they had arcane writings carved upon them, but could not discern them from my distance. In the center of these stones stood an altar, and upon that altar was the largest ruby I have ever beheld. I was several moments. It was several moments before I could take my eyes from it. So mesmerizing was the jewel. It was then that I noticed Callum not far off to the side. As I watched, he began to run towards the altar. It appeared he was intent on gaining the ruby. I shouted for him to wait, but he paid me no heed. Before I could stop him, before I could stop him, Callan passed by the first marked stone. As he did so, a most unnatural beast burst forth from the ground. He cried out in terror and turned to flee, but the horror was upon him. The beast killed him before he had ever even taken a step back toward me. A look of absolute terror frozen to his face. I stood powerless, frozen in fear at the apparition and massacre. Massacre? Macabre thing before me. Oh horror! I dared not move toward the beast. Instead, I ran from that most accused place as fast as my feet would carry me. I was forced to leave my precious Callan where he lay, for I now found the courage to return. Courage. I ran from that most accursed. Instead, I ran from that most accursed place as fast as my feet would carry me. I was forced to leave my precious Callan where he lay, for I never found the courage to return. I warned the surrounding farmers of the horror in the woods. All children were forbidden from venturing far from home from that day forward. I can only pray that the beasts are tied to that wicked place. Wicked. Wicked place, and will never be let loose upon us. It has been years since that dreadful day. Many have forgotten that happened that day in the woods, yet I still mourn the loss of my beloved Callan and have never been able to remove the vision of that hideous creature from my mind. To this day, it haunts my sleep. I am old and soon shall die. I leave this record as warning to anyone who might venture deep into the haunted woods. Beware, let no other souls be consumed by the beast of the jewel. Tenon Rightbranger. Okay, what's in this book? Once again. One of my sons, Kellen, had wandered off into the woods to play. I set out to find him, as he had been gone most of the day. He was often one to wander, but not normally for this length of time. I tracked him deep into the woods, farther than I or anyone I know had ever ventured before. As I moved deeper into the unknown, I came to an area where the hairs at the base of my neck began to stand on end. The air seemed to cool and the sound of the forest ceased to exist. Yet Callan's tracks continued, so I pressed onward, calling out to him. And then I saw it, a clearing, silent and haunted. Scattered throughout the clearing was several large, a clearing, silent and haunted. Scattered throughout the clearing was several large stones, positioned as if it um, so okay. And then I saw it, a clearing, silent and haunted. Scattered throughout the clearing were several large stones, positioned as if to have meaning. I believe they had arcane writings carved upon them, but could not discern them from my distance. In the center of these stones stood an altar, and upon that altar was the largest ruby I have ever seen. In the center of these stones stood an altar, and upon that altar was the largest ruby I had ever seen, I have ever beheld. It was several moments before I could take my eyes from it. So mesmerizing was the jewel. It was then that I noticed Callan not far off from the side. As I watched, he began to run towards the altar. It appears he was intent on gaining the ruby. I shouted for him to wait, but he paid me no heed. Before I could stop him, Callan passed by the first marked stone. As he did so, a most unnatural beast burst forth from the ground. He cried out in terror and turned to flee, but the horror was upon him. The beast killed him before he had even taken a step back toward me. A look of absolute terror frozen to his face. I stood I stood powerless, frozen in fear at the apparition and macabre scene before me. Oh horror! I dared not move toward the beast. Instead, I ran from that most accursed place as fast as my feet would carry me. I was forced to leave my precious Callan where he lay, for I never found the courage to return. I wanted I warned the surrounding farmers of the horror in the woods. All children were forbidden from venturing far from home from that day forward. I can only pray that the beasts are tied to that wicked place and will never be let loose upon us. It has been years since that dreadful day. Many have forgotten what happened that day in the woods. Yet I still mourn the loss of my beloved Callan, and have never been able to remove the vision of that hideous creature from my mind. To this day it haunts my sleep. I am old and shall die, and soon shall die. I leave this record as a warning to anyone who might venture deep into the haunted woods. Beware, let no other souls be consumed by the beast of the jewel. Tenon Rock Radbride Rightbringer. Hey, now some years later, I'm ready to talk to you, mister. It looks like it's locked. Looks like we need to go to find some inn. I see one there. Hello. Till the morning, please. Now we're going back. It's nice that you came back to see your old friend. I finished the book. Fascinating. Please continue. Yes, where was I? Oh, yes, I had just finished reading the book. We quickly reviewed the map drawn inside to determine our distance from the ruby. It was several days' travel from our encampment. Fools that we were, we pulled out at daybreak in search of the gem. Yes? As we neared the uh, local. As we neared the local, it was as the book described. The hairs on our neck raised, and the forest sounds ceased. You could feel the apprehension in the air. Then we came upon the clearing and the ruby. It was amazing. Never have I beheld a more beautiful thing. We were all mesmerized, dreaming of the pleasure we could enjoy once in possession of such treasure. Oh, huh. Two of our troops suddenly ran forward to grab the jewel, and all others save me followed. For I never joined in battle my strength, no line in combat. Wait, I hollered. Remember the beast? But it was too late. As the two men passed the first stone, a hideous creature emerged from the depth. My comrades drew their weapons, but they were clearly outmatched. That was it. Oh my! In horror I stood there. As the fighting moved about, more beasts materialized to join the fray. I counted 7 beasts that dreadful day, one for each of the strange stones that filled the clearing. The death cries of my comrade were quickly silenced. And rather than turning on me as feared they would, the creatures disappeared. I feared they would. The creatures disappeared back into the depth at the last body fell. Continue, please. Cautiously, I approached the stones, yet dared not pass their mark. As I observed the morbid thing that lay before me, I noticed that there was a warning carved upon each stone. I read, "The great ruby of Karlru is found. Heed this warning ere you move around." He who walks without a sound shall pass the death beneath the ground. Okay, it's some test on your sneaking ability, which I definitely would not pass. But maybe I can use some device. Definitely not. Maybe some scroll of invisibility. I wonder if scrolls work on technologies. If only they had read the stones. A sickness grew in me, for I knew. Had my comrades only waited. They would still be alive. For I had the skill necessary to obtain the ruby. But in the aftermath, as terror shook my bones, I was too shaken from what I had witnessed, and I lacked the confidence to complete the task. What did you do? I fled from this scene of carnage. I wandered aimlessly for a time before making Stillwater my home. I have never left again. I fear my adventuring days have come to an end. Yet, as the author of the book says, the jewel and the beast still haunt my sleep. So you did not retrieve the ruby? I never did, yet I still desire the great ruby of Kelru. As you have probably surmised, I want you to retrieve the jewel for me. If you can do this deed, I will pay you 1500 coin, a large sum, but I believe the risk demands such price. What say you? Will you do this task for me? I will retrieve it for you. Gilder, I'm not sure. It sounds very dangerous. I will think about it. No. No, if you couldn't get it, what makes you think I will? Do not feel bad at being unwilling to attempt such dangerous task. Many have died trying to complete it. You have probably shown wise judgment. May the god bless you on your journey, Sergius. And remember, should you ever change your mind, my offer of 1500 coins still stands. I think if I leave it, I still have it added into my logbook. So I didn't lose the opportunity, right? Oh, and also interesting, Guild Nightwalk will reward you with 1500 coin if you're able to pass the Beast of Death and retrieve the Great Ruby for him. Nice, let me just test this thing. If I save it and go back and accept it, I think the quest will turn blue, but I already will kind of will be obliged to complete it. Let me see. Are you here? Yep. I shall have immediately. I shall leave immediately. Ask you a few more questions. Let's rumors. Oh, okay, I asked him all the rumors, and let's go to this. Human will reward you with 1500 coins. Kind of curious, but I know how to check. Okay. You know what? I'll save it on a special slot, which I'll call what's his name? Gilder Nightwalk. Gilder Nightwalk. Gilder Nightwalk. Okay, here I accepted the quest, right? And there I did not. I think I prefer to complete this quest in case. Oh, look at this. Okay. I'm not sure about this ruby. because I think I don't have necessary skills to complete the quest. Why so angry at me? Not really angry, you're neutral at me. Hey, no, I didn't sign up for that. Let me reload and check it again. So, okay, yeah, this is better. Who is that guy? All of them. All right, so I don't have the skills for sure. Look at this. Persuasion, gambling. I need to invest in prowling, and I know how many points to be able to pass it. So if I have extra points, then probably I'll try it, but not this time. Okay, this guy. Move aside. Elf noble. Oh, excuse me, sir. Just what exactly do you think you're doing in my house? Please excuse me the intrusion, but I was hoping you would help me. I was told that you might know where Quintara is located. Quintara? You see Quintara? Yes, that's what I said. Do you know where it is? It's in the forest. Even a fool knows that. I realize it's in the forest. Where? Where in the forest? In the trees. Cracking a slight smile. Please, it's urgent that I find Quintara. Suppose I'll just have to carve the information from you instead. Why is it so important that you find Quintara? If you don't mind me asking. No, I don't mind at all that you ask. So, why is it so important? Whole clan. I wish I had some options like to reply him with the same fashion that he did. So even all right. Whole clan, let him wait. Yeah, let me wait. Oh, actually, I did have this option. Cool. Well, let him wait. Well, are you going to tell me or not? Okay, now we're even. Alright, the whole clan of dwarves has disappeared. I said I didn't mind you asking. Well, maybe I should do this. Okay, if something, I'll just reload. You bore me. I'll find information. Oh, 58, you see? It was 48. Nice. That was fun. Ha, very good. A man after my own heart loves Quintara. Yes, I know where it is. Cool, I love this game. Can you tell me where it is located? Else just don't go revealing that information at the drop of a hat. But I can sympathize with your plight. I'll show you where Quintara lies, but you first must prove your worth. And how would I go about doing that? I'm not quite sure you'd be up to the task, but this is a rite of passage for young elves, a cultural tradition, very old and very difficult. He smiles widely. I can do it. Just tell me what I need to do. You must bring me the belt of the mystical Stillwater giant. Only when Only then will I entrust you with the location of Mother City. The Stillwater Giant. What can you tell me of it? It is an ancient mystical creature from a time before the Age of Legends. A fearsome beast reputed to have magical powers. And where might I find this Stillwater Giant? I recommend you speak with Stanley Javier Hippington. He is the local expert on the Stillwater Giant. What can you tell me of the Stillwater Giant? It is an ancient mystical creature from time before the Age of Legends, a fearsome beast reputed to have magic. Good day. Okay, I know. Oh, what's inside? Wait. Perhaps we can trade some things, by the way. Ah, wait. It's already a different person. Alrighty. Anyone else? Mirth. Mirth wants the pelt of Stillwater Giant in exchange for the location of Quintara. And I believe that guy lives somewhere in this city. Of course. Not here, of course. Not there, of course. Uh-huh. Somewhere. I remember I was talking to some guy. Sorry here. Oh, I think this one. Disfigured blind hermit. Eyes cut out. Poor thing. Hold! Don't you know I can smell your presence, foolish one? Greetings, sir. I'd ask you here. You actually thought you were capable of catching me unaware, didn't you? Who sent you? I mean you no harm. Could you tell me your name, sir? Names. Oh, what important are they? Merely a tool our enemies utilize to destroy us. What is the name that will be your own undoing? Oh yes, I'm known as Sergius. Might ask yours. Why have you come to bother an old blind man, Sergius? Did he send you to finish me off? Did he? Look, all I asked was your name. You are testing me? Then be gone from me. I need no imbeciles gawking at the grotesque mask that once gave me vision. Bother me no further. Who is that trying to harm you? He has never found me, you know. He never will. Not me. The master of dodge is too crafty for the likes of stud. Never, Master of the Dodge. You are the Dodge Master. No, you're not. To whom you speak, fool? I am Atkin Chambers, Master of the Dodge. If you are the Master, why don't you train me? Sarcastically. How shall I ascertain your level of wisdom in the art of Dodge? If you are truly well versed, you will be able to anticipate this. He suddenly launches his arm forward to strike you. Hey, crazy old man! Dodge. No, I won't be. You are struck by the blind man's surprisingly powerful blow. Ah, I knew you were lying. You haven't anywhere near the skill required to train as master. You must surely be a spy. You must surely be a spy. Leave me or face the consequences. That's it. You're crazy, Emily. You're going to pay for that blind man. Hold a moment. Take heed. Should you make known our meeting here, you shall find your name on the death list of the evil one alongside mine own. He laughs maniacally. Evil, evil, stealer of sight, destroyer of the innocent. I think you may have been out here alone for far too long. Halt! Don't you know I can smell your presence, foolish one? Oh, it's you, Sergius. I thought I recognized your stench. Have question. Okay. Enough of questions. And I'll try to reload, not and see maybe he has better reaction initially. Oh yeah. Oh, don't you know I can smell presence? Oh, greetings, sir. I don't know. I mean no harm. Could you, sir? Oh, no. Wait. Once again. So 60. No, wait. This one. Courteous. Okay. 30 right away. Farewell. Okay, I'll just reload number 1 and we'll continue. Okay, now I know where the Master of Dodge lives. Did I get jot down in my logbook? No, but I have to write it down here. Master of Dodge. Progressing very, very slowly, but already almost done in this village. Oh. Something is not good here. Oh. But what happened? Oh, look at this. Oh, very interesting. Wow, what is that? Oh, it's that gnome. Okay, you're supposed to find, and there is no other options. You're supposed to find this cave. Heal laser wounds. Top hat. Pocket watch. This micro current. Help! Get me out of here! That old ogre has got it in his mind to eat me. Are you Cyrus the wizard? Richard Leake sent me to find you. Richard, bless that man. I'll enchant everything that man owns if you get me out of here. I was captured by Drog Black Tooth, an old ogre that's lived in these parts for years. He's never bothered me before, but I guess he got hungry. He said he was going out for something to spice up the soup. Please, get me out of here. I'll do my best. Give me a moment to survey survey sur- survey the situation.
Sure, I'll do it right away.
I do not see what you could offer me to convince me to change my mind. I'll get the priestess to bless you. You would do that? That would be most wonderful. I'll finally be accepted. Here's the key to the room where I've been keeping the idol. Thank you. Statue of the goddess Gishtiana. Statue of the goddess Gishtiana. Wait, it's 10 tones. Wait, it's not Xavier. She looks at you with lust in her eyes. Oh, traveler, it is you. You look different. Somehow, perhaps you would share me a moment to instruct you in the ways of our goddess. Of course. No, thank you. I brought you the idol. Different idol. Thank you so much. I bless you in the name of the goddess. Actually, Merlin found it. I think you should bless him as well. Oh, what an excellent idea. I wish I had thought of that sooner. It shall be done. I'll be on my way then. Please join our festival celebration. Have some spiced wine to celebrate. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Look at this orgy. Trell, it's good to see one blessed by the goddess again. Let's go to Marley. Tell him good news. Man, so what is it? Stumbled and stared on the naked bodies. Because what could be more exciting? Let me put these waypoints once again. Knock knock. It's closed. Need to sleep till the morning. Thank you for changing my life, good sir. 55 neutral. Okay, so looks like I complete this quest and I need to find that Xavier north of the Stillwater. Probably along this path. If I'll follow, I can find him. No, it doesn't look like a path at all. But still, I hope it's... this guy lives there. The guy who knows about these Stillwater monsters or giants. I need this information to move to the next step in the main story. Nope. No. North. So it said that he lives north of Stillwater. North is there. Oh, there you go. This guy. How come I missed him? Stumbled into the wall. Why? Why couldn't you go around? Okay, let's try again. So it must be this guy who we need. Ah. Hello. Hi. Good day to you, sir. I don't believe I had the pleasure. Who are you? Okay, I'll choose this one. That's correct. I am the foremost authority on the Stillwater Giant. I have made tracking the beast my life's work. What is it actually? The Stillwater Giant, Giantopithecus arcanus, is an extremely primitive species of giant thought to be extinct for over 25,000 years. It was a rather strange offshoot of the Giantopithecus genus. Giantopithecus genus. Strange? In what way? Well, besides the fact that it was extremely hirsute for a giant, it had large horns. But the most fascinating aspect of the Giantopithecus arcanus was its ability to snap shift. was its ability to shapeshift. I need to capture it. Pursuit? What does that mean? Excuse me, I forgot that I was speaking to layman. Pursuit simply means that I had inordinate amounts of hair. Do you understand how? Now? Sure I do. Yes, thank you for explaining. I need to capture it. I take offense to answer. Yeah. No offense, man, sir. Not everyone can be as intelligently inclined as myself. Oh, so arrogant. Apology accepted. I hope you won't take offense at the beating I'm about to deliver. Again. I love this phrase. I'll write it down. Apology accepted. I need your help to capture the creature. Well, then it is fortuitous for both of us that you have sought me out. Most people feel that the capturing of the Stillwater giant would be an impossibility, but I have devised a way. I have tracked it to its lair and I have been searching for a big game hunter to implement my plan. Why the need for a big game hunter? Could you do it yourself? I wish that I had the qualities necessary to effect the beast's capture, but I'm only a scientist. The giant is a dangerous animal, and only the toughest and most experienced game hunter would even stand a chance against its fearsome attacks. I'm afraid that rules me out. Can't we get someone else to do it? Tell me what I need to do to capture it. Excellent. I have constructed a special trap here, somewhere. Ah, here it is. Use this to trap the giant. He hands you a small trap. This trap is ridiculously small. How can I cage a giant with this? That's the beauty of the plan. We take advantage of the giant's unique shape-shifting abilities. It takes an enormous amount of food to feed the creature of such enormous size, so it changes to relatively small size to conserve its energy whenever it is in the safely of its lair. So I just sneak up on it and use this trap on it. That sounds easy. Mm. How will I know if it's the creature if it's in a small state? It bears a strong resemblance to a rabbit, of all things. Its only distinguishing characteristics to differentiate it from your run of the mill rabbit is that it is blue in color. Should be easy. Rabbit, you must be joking. This is a joke, right? How can I get close enough to trap it without startling it? What will keep it from changing to its full size after it's captured? This is also a remel. Okay. Here is a scent that you can use to mask your smell from it. I suggest you take off any armor you are wearing and use this before approaching. You will be more silent without armor, and if you do startle it, there is a slight chance it will not see you as a threat. Where do I go find it? That is the easy part of your task. I've built this house as near to its lair as I dare. Simply take the path behind out back until it ends at a cave entrance. The giant resides somewhere deep in the labyrinth of tunnels within. Many thanks, good sir. Here's sense, and I think the trap I didn't pick up because
I'll do it right away.
maybe some of these guys pick it up. Where's the trap?
Sure, sure, sure. I'll do it right away.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, as I thought, it's just I didn't pick it up. Okay. I'll move all this. Oops. Something extra. All these things to you. All this stuff to you. And let's go back out. Okay. There he is. Now I'll ask you to wait, every single each of you. And you wait, you wait, and
Sure.
you
I'll
wait,
do it right away.
and you wait. And I shall put it here. Save it just in case. And pretend I'm sneaking, even though I have no points put in that. That's it. Still a trap full.
How can I help you? It's about.
Have captured the giant, sir. Show him the trap giant. Yes, yes, I see. Examine the giant. Excellent. Now we need authentication. Authentication? I thought you said this was it. This is it. We simply need the authentication of the scientific establishment in Tarant to legitimize it. We couldn't even hope to publish our findings without their backing. Bring it to Dr. Tristan Fenwick of the Tarant Zoological Society. He's a genius. I'm sure he will help us. I'm off to see Dr. Fenwick then. It's always pleasure, I'm sure. I captured the giant. Take a look. Show him the cage. What? Do you take me for a simulation? Going to have to better than that. As if I'd fall for this trickery. This is the giant, but it's in rabbit form. Look, friend. You know what needs to be done. Enough of this tomfoolery. I mean, I enjoy a good ribbon as much as the next elf, but this is ridiculous. Bring me the pelt, and I'll give you the information you desire. But, and a dyed blue rabbit skin won't see that. Perhaps you will allow me a few more questions. What is it you wish to know? Please, can you tell me? No, as I've said, you must bring me the pelt. Consider this a rite or passage of sorts. He smiles. Could you give me some clues as to where I might find it? I'm sorry, but you're on your own. If I may, I have. um, so I do need to go to Tarant. Anyway.
Sure, sure, sure. I'll do it right away.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And she has something too. 9. So just one more left of that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And two of this. I see that one. And the last one. I'll ask you to make as many as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, we have enough. Enough. That one. I need to speak with you about the Stillwater Giant. The Stillwater Giant? What about it? Please tell me. It's not another crackpoint theory. The only crackpot theory. Only crackpot theories worth their salt are mine, and don't you forget it. Hehe. What in the name of all the gods is that smell? It smells like bear urine. Urine. I don't know, but they captured the giant showing trap. Ha 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 ha. Oh, just love you practical jokers. A blue rabbit. Huh. Nice paint work. Though. It's the giant, not rabbit, you know. It's a shape shifter, right? Dr. Hippington has examined it and assures me that it is the giant. Hippington has gone completely loon. Poor Sod, convinced that the giant is real. His evidence is all based on a badly reconstructed skeleton comprised of giant bones mixed with ape, and whoever knows what other odds and ends. He never was too bright. He says that you are a genius. Yeah, that proves he's insane. Calling me genius, imagine that. If I were a genius, I'd be making some real coin instead of working here. Ox or not. I need to find the pellet of one somehow. The only place you'll be finding something that obviously fraudulent is over the HT Parnell's museum. I think they will actually have slapped together pellets of the Stillwater giant on display. Thank you for the advice. Good day. Oh, really? Where is this museum? Or maybe they? I think this Emporium Wonders. Oh my. May I ask you some questions? Of course. I'd like to ask you about creatures. I'd like to purchase the pelt of Stillwater giant. Now, hold on a minute there, my good man. The Stillwater giant is the first big exhibit I ever displayed. This is still one of my most cherished possessions. I couldn't part with it for less than 2,000 coin. 2,000 coins? That is a ridiculous high amount, sir. That is the going price. An object this rare is practically priceless. 2,000 coins still. That's too much. Can I ask about other exhibit though? It looks fake to me. It must have looked like herbs of blue rabbits. Terrifying, eh? That is one of my most famous exhibits. It creatures. No, it creates a sense of awe just to behold a ferocious creature of that magnitude, a holdout from Arcanum's distant past. What must it have been like to see herbs of these creatures hunting their prey? Must have looked like herbs of blue rabbits. Terrifying, eh? He laughs uproariously and slaps you on the back. Oh, that is rich. It is so rare to meet an individual of true wit. A bit of hyperbole never hurts when selling your wares to the local rubies, yeah? Indeed. Oh yes, sadly I believe its day has passed, looking a bit frayed around the edge series. You can even see where it was sewn together. Are you saying it is fake? I don't appreciate your insinuation. No, I was just saying you can see how often it has been mended. You can't still be trying to act like it's real, can you? Oh, I see. Well, it has since share wall exhibition. If only that were the case. It lacks its previous drawing power, to be sure. No, I think it would be too expensive. Besides, it still has some fame and it's still valuable as rare archaeological find. I'm afraid not. It's humorous actually. There was such a flurry of publicity when I insured it for a phenomenal amount of money. People who swore it was a fake came just to see something that was insured for so much land, landed in air of authority. I did. What an ingenious idea! I like the way you think, sir. Here's the key to escape. Slip it out when no one is looking. Hmm? Oh, what time is it? 20:30. 4 more hours. What if I'll sleep till the morning and then come to this guy? Interesting. $2,647. Finally. Interesting. What will happen if I go straight to that guy first? Steamworks said it was a rabbit and the giant itself is a hoax. Why? He couldn't. I mean, he's a scientific genius. I don't understand it at all. This is this at all. He says the rabbit was painted blue and that you are insane. Lies, all lies. I have been duped somehow. Perhaps you switched the creature with a rabbit, eh? No, wait. I know Dr. Fenwick has been possessed by otherworldly demons intent on my destruction. That must be it, unless here... No, not demons. He wanted to steal my discovery for himself for some... Interesting. I think there's a case where I forgot to save. I think there is a case where when you really can... when this rabbit really can turn into the giant and you can kill it. There is a shorter way to the story for sure. But okay, let's discover this hard way. Next time I'll try to press myself and to find the truth. Yeah, most likely there is no way to make this rabbit real giant, because nothing was written down in my logbook about this Xavier's task. This is a clumsily stitched assemblage of moth-eaten bear pelts that is supposed to be from the Stillwater giant. Will Myth believe me? Hey ho! Here, I brought you the pelt. Ah, truly shocked expression flashes. A truly shocked expression flashes across his face. What? The pelt you wanted, here it is. Really? He smiles smugly. And just where did you get it? It's a long story. But I single-handedly captured and skinned one. His smile fades. I find it hard to believe, friend. Yes, I know, I found it hard to believe myself, but it's true. Amazed. I thought it was only a legend. How did you manage it? The details are frightening and gruesome, but it prevailed. Truly impressive. I've met few men like yourself. My thanks. And Kintara, can you tell me where to find it? Oh yes, certainly. Your exploits have earned you the right. Kintara is right there. And here's the mountain pass you will need to take to get there. He points to a location on your map. Perhaps you can answer a few more questions. What can you tell me about Kintara? Nothing. I'd never speak a word of the Ellen home. I'm from the Ellen city of Kintara? Yes, I am from Kintara. If I may, I have milk. Why do you live here and not in Kintara? You may not know this, but very few elves stay in one place for very long. Most elves take up new lives every 100 years or so. It's just the way we are. And finally, I can leave. for Quintara. Hardin's Pass. Interesting. So there is a bear. Maybe. Oh, many of them. Oh. Next level is close. There you go. Finally. I hope we passed it. Yes. Oof. There you go. Okay, I think it's a good progress finally. So that's it for today. Thanks so much everyone for came and who watched. I see you next time, and it will be really a lot of fun because we finally arrived to Kintara, one of the most beautiful cities in Arcanum, and we'll see how beautiful it is in the next episode. See you.